I'm doing a late night one. Well, late. It's after 9. It's not that late. Um, had my first bitch on the phone today. I'm trying to take somebody's appointment, and I can't shake it. She's like, it shouldn't take 15 minutes to make an appointment. And she's starting from scratch. She wants a particular doctor on a particular day. I'm sorry. They hop around. They don't work every fucking day. Finally, she's like, well, because I admitted I was new, and she goes, could I talk to somebody who knows more than you? And I was way too enthusiastic when I said, absolutely. Fucking bitch. Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to talk about everyone's favorite topic. Well, it's been a year since I've returned to the United States. And I was laying here tonight thinking about how I felt a year ago, other than jet lagged. And I think I felt relief. But I'm now that it's been so long, I'm able to look at it in stand back and look at it from a different angle. And, when I tell anybody I'm not from, that I lived there for 2 years, they're always telling me how lucky I was and, oh, why did you come back and blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's the thing. Going to Australia, from my perspective entirely, and obviously I can't give you someone else's perspective, um, it really wasn't much different than going to another state in the United States. Granted, I haven't visited even half of them. I think I've been to maybe 5. But, they were culturally different because, I mean, admittedly, Texas is different from Nebraska and Arizona is different from Nebraska. And, you know, those are big difference states. Um, a guy I worked with at Carriant, who I'm friends with on Facebook, if he ever happens to watch this, hi Rob. Um, he had been to Adelaide because he has family there, which is interesting because there's a street there with the same last name. I don't know if it's related, but he told me that Adelaide was the Omaha of Australia. And he's absolutely right. Because other than the fact that, I could drive through the first neighborhood I lived in, and after a few blocks, there's the ocean, and it never ceased to take my breath away. I loved the ocean, and the ocean was the reason I stayed till July instead of leaving in December. Um, but other than that, I don't remember there being a culture shock. Yeah, everybody talked like a jackass, but, and, said goofy words for stuff. But other than that, it was not much different than living here, except we don't have a good transit system, and they have trains there. I enjoyed the trains because Stuart always made sure that we were walking distance from a train station because he had had so many DUIs that it was always a thing on his list. Whatever, but it did come in handy because I took the train quite a bit, and I really enjoyed it because I got to see the city since he never took me anywhere. But yeah, there's nothing. I'm sure it's more breathtaking when you go somewhere like, China or Russia, or probably even England. Um, for me, Australia was not any different than being in Omaha overall. Um, it just was really, really far away, and I just remember thinking that it's really silly that there's so many rules when it comes to traveling internationally, because I mean, I get that there's some people that you want to keep, you know, in a tight space. You don't really want them venturing about, but for the amount of money that countries charge for you to live there, and hoops you have to jump through to live in someone else's country, is really ridiculous when you get right down to it, because the planet is the planet. It owns itself. No one can own the planet. I know I'm going to get way too deep, but fuck you, I'm stoned. But I mean, seriously, no one can own the earth. That's like saying I mean, yeah, I own this microphone, but I can't logically or morally own something that was created by someone else. I know that was too, but I know what I'm saying, so shut up. I just I just don't think it's fair that if I want to go up to Canada, I have to make sure I have my passport, and I don't know if I need a travel visa to go there, and just all this fucking shit, and whatever extra fees or taxes and shit I gotta pay for. It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. I mean, I don't think humankind will ever reach the utopian life that I wish everyone would live, because there's too many people that are too angry and too set in their ways, and I'm probably one of them, um, who can't just accept that there should be, health care for all, and there should be only one type of currency in every country, and everybody should be able to travel wherever they want and experience whatever they want. And, if you want to regulate that, okay, do it. But, do it in the way that you are protecting people from maybe a crazy American or a crazy Canadian or a crazy Chinaman or whatever. And I'm sure that was probably a racist thing I just said, and I apologize. I guess I'm just a fucking supremacist or whatever. I have the look, don't I? Jesus. Anyway, yeah, that shit pisses me off. You know, traveling, it should cost money to travel, but it shouldn't be such a fucking feat to have to relocate or, pop over to another country. And, so stupid. I'm fading out real quick. I'm angry, and I don't have anybody to talk to about it. And don't anybody who's watching this say, oh, you could have called me, blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. If any of you were to ever fucking call me because you had a bad day just so you could word vomit in my ear, I'd probably tell you to fuck off and hang up on you. And because I'm a bitch like that. And if I mentally want to make all of you bitches in the same category I am, which makes me unable to call you and vent, thank God. Okay? I'm doing it here. You didn't have to push play. You chose to push play. You chose to be a minute, or I'm sorry, 10 into this. You chose that. I didn't force it on you. So this, this is for me. I work with this girl. I would say the majority of the girls I work with are younger than even. I mean, the youngest girl in our family is Melanie. In our immediate family. I'm not talking about nieces or anything. And, excuse me, Melanie's 24. I hope I'm right. And, the girls I work with are 21-ish. Give or take a year or two. What's my point? Oh, so one of them, she's a very lonely girl. I think she's had a tough life. And, I'm nice to everybody when I first meet you. And then I get to know you and find out I will never like you. She might be that because I can't figure her out. I mean, I might have met somebody who is more fucked up than me. Yeah, I know, it happens every day, but that was supposed to be a joke. Anyway, she's ridiculous. And she has asked me out to dinner the first day she met me. And I'm like, I don't eat in public, but thanks for asking. And then she's tried to get me to go lunch with her. No, I don't eat lunch. I smoke cigarettes and drink a Monster. And then she tried to hook me up with her mother, who, from what I understand, is on disability, fighting to recover from alcoholism, and doesn't speak a lick of English. I love when people look at me. They're like, you know what? I know this toothless, one-eyed person who is unable to speak because they don't have a lower jaw. And you need to watch them because sometimes they fall over and they might lose another half of their face. That's the person people like to hook me up with. Oh my God. And then, oh my fucking God. I don't know what got in my head other than boredom. I reached out to my freshman year boyfriend when I went to Roncalli. Retrospectively, the guy was a fucking tool. He's still a tool. Because he can't remember me. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I said, all you did was justify the fact that, or justify every time I say to somebody when they go, oh, who were you in high school? I always go, oh, I'll tell you, but you don't know who I am. Because nobody remembers me. Nobody gives a fuck. I mean, nobody from high school, from either high school I went to, think of me ever. It's just funny. Because, I think about everybody. Clearly, if I contacted some dude from freshman year, oh God, he's a faggot. I hope he's done making me feel good about myself by going, no clue. Okay, fuck you. Fucking dork. I'm good. I'm good. I don't have anything else left to do here. Why do I have to keep dealing with life. I mean, Jesus Christ. And just for the record, I'm not depressed. I'm just tired. Okay? I just want to be left alone. I love my alone time. If I, seriously, I would love a job where I could work from home. I don't have to talk to anybody. They can fucking email me their medical records. I'll sort them out, do the billing. I ain't calling shit. I ain't talking to anybody. Just sitting on my computer all day, which I love. God, I love my computer. I love you, laptop. And, I mean, I have a TV. I never watch. I'm always watching streams on my laptop. Probably because I can prop it up on my belly and call it good. I'm done. There's nothing left to do. You know, if there is somebody out there for me, I'm never going to meet him. I'm too old. I don't feel attractive. You know, I have no sex drive. I am not interested in sex. And if you knew me in high school, you knew I was a fucking skank. But I figured out why. You know, I have been self examining myself for years to the point where I used to drive Lisa nuts, but I just, I've never been happy with who I am. And that's when I realized that I was a bully growing up until, um, no, probably now. um, I was nasty to people. And I should have had my ass kicked. I should have had, I mean, seriously, I should have had my ass handed to me for being such a bitch. I mean, yeah, I was bullied, and that's probably why, because they always say a bully is usually a bully because they are being bullied. Yeah, that was me. Um, what I know I was going somewhere. Oh, self thing. Looking inside myself. The reason I was a whore is because I wanted the boys to want to hang out with me because I enjoyed them. They were the fun people. I wanted to be seen as, you know, one of the guys, somebody that they could talk to and not worry about drama. I wasn't there. I needed a lot of work, but I still wanted that. I wanted to be, a friend of mine was like that. And that's who I wanted to be. And I knew that because of how I was or how I was seen as, the only way I get boys to want to hang out with me was to fuck them. And that's, you know, I used to be like, wear my skank as a badge of honor. I don't know her. She's been gone a long time. I feel bad for her, though. I wish some of this strength that I have now existed in her. Because I think she would have, because seriously, if someone basically came up to me and said they wanted to fuck me, I did it because I didn't want them to not like me. Yeah. Yeah. And then I think a couple times when I said no or whatever, um, yeah, I got called a lot of names and things like that. And, you know, people just said a lot of shit. But the thing is, the guys that talk the shit, well, I saw their dicks. And with that kind of information, you really should be careful about who you talk shit on, because I drew pictures of what they looked like, and everybody knew what your dick looked like if you talk shit on me. So if you never hooked up again with anybody from high school, that's why. Yeah. And the thing is, I mean, it was what it was, you know. But no, I never, I am never interested in ever having sex again. And yeah, I said it. I don't want it. If anybody comes near me in that general vicinity, they're going to get punched. Because I don't. Stuart did a number on me. And I don't think I can trust anyone again. So, um, that's part of it. And another part is I just don't have a libido. Because in order for me anymore to have any kind of a libido, I have to trust somebody. And like I just said, I don't think I'm capable of it. Um, because I've been hurt so much in my life. I want somebody to earn it instead of me feeling bad that I have to do something to not upset the other person. And I thought I could trust Stuart to protect me, and he didn't. He was the abuser. And I was so in love with him that um, even if it, and it pretty much was written all over him, but I wasn't going to see it. I wasn't going to see it. And it's really sinking in. Um, I used to feel like such a princess that he loved me so much that he spent all that money because he loved me too and wanted me there. No, he just knew he could do whatever he wanted, and I was going to take it with a smile on my face because I loved him that much. I'm done. Good. I wear my wedding ring every day on my right hand. I'm still married. I don't want to be married anymore. Why won't he just do it?